What's up, my vibe tribe? This is Absolute Tarot, and I'm your personal reader, CaraSeen. Today is going to be for December 2020 for Aries. So we're going to be rocking in a Celtic cross spread first, and then we're going to do a little advice or clarity, and then we'll go into a love reading. So just going to put the energy into your cards for December 2020 Aries. December 2020 Aries. Already cards popping out, ready to talk. December 2020 Aries. December 2020 Aries. What do we have for December? Okay, I'll cut the deck there. And since I'm using two decks now, one moment just to throw a little shuffle in here, throw a little energy of your month for Aries. A lot of cards jumping out. Holy. Some prosperity coming in here, some lifestyle changes. Loving it. These cards are slippery today. Okay, I like that. So what do we have now for the overall, like the vibe of the month? So let's grab a card for that. What's the heart of the matter? We have a new project. We have inspiration to create. We have the Ace of Wands coming in here. And why is that? Because we have the Page of Love. We have the Page of Love coming in with some urge to create. That's awesome. So that's Prince Charming. That's a studious new love. What do we have for blocking this month or challenges? So far we have some nice projects of love coming in. We have some rest. You need some rest. You've been pulling out all doors. Pulling out the stops is what I'm trying to say. Where did that come? We got the Judgment card with the Four of Swords. Shows me a wake-up call, your life purpose, but it's time to take a break. This is a final decision here. The Four of Cups is kind of also, Four of Swords is also a renewal as well. A solitude, a recovery. Some obstacles you may have to encounter is taking some time to take a break. Aries are just go, 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 go. And sometimes we don't stop and take a break. We have the Seven of Cups here leading our inference for the known influences of this month. You have many choices here, and you have many choices, and it's bringing your anxieties down. So you have many choices what could be happening, and it's going to bring your stress level right down. It's going to give you a recovery and healing and a relief. Oof. That's a good thing to see. Is Seven of Cup energy too. Sometimes that could relate to too many choices. Let's look into unknown influences first before I thought I was going to go somewhere else. Unknown influence. There are some arguments coming in here. We got some angry, jaggedy clouds. The Five of Swords. We got some bullies happening here this month, and why is that? We got some bullies in love. Someone's giving you a hard time in partnerships. We have a breakdown, a disinterest. We got arguments and arguments. Both cards, well, this one here in reverse means arguments. This one straight up means arguments. Even the clouds are angry. Some unknown influence this month. Could be some arguments, could be some anger, could be some hostility coming in. So we have what past influence of this month, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is kind of some financial dependence here as well. And why is that? Because we have some unconditional love that needs to come in with the Strength card. We need some self-respect. We need some courage. And this is some past influences on the month in question. What do we have for future influence, approaching influence? We have the Devil card in reverse. This is about healing and recovery. This is leaving an abusive situation. This is some fun times. And why is that? Because we got the King of Swords. It's an intentional, strategic, thoughtful person. Be thoughtful, be strategic when leaving that situation, when putting that past behind you, with getting rid of that financial dependence. After you're going to be taking some rest is going to be your obstacles, because your obstacles was not taking a rest, not taking a break, going, not giving it up. Now the King of Swords here also represents the intellectual, the thoughtful, the communications, the ideas, concepts, expression. Now, what do we have for the attitude of the month here? What's going on with the overall attitude here? We have the Ten of Cups. We got total love and total support when it comes to any of your endurers that are going on this month. And why is that? We got some fast news coming in. This is some great news coming in. So we have some wonderful news coming in about speed and action, some new arrivals, with the wonderful family contentment, with the completion card of the 10 card. Attitudes on this month seem pretty awesome. Now, how do other people see you? What's the environment of this month? How do people see you? They see you like a slow and steady wins a race. They see you respectful, to be honored. They see you being patient this month. Ooh, that's not an Aries thing. They see you being reliable. They see you being hardworking this month. And look at that, hardworking, perfectionism with the 9 of Pentacles as well. Cool to see. Now the hopes and or fears, sometimes they could be the same. Whatever we hope is sometimes what we fear the most as well. We have the Knight of Wands. We fear that we're not going to be creative. We fear that we won't have that free spirit to do what we need to do. We fear that this is going to be a little chaotic here. And why is that? Well, we fear some recognition. We fear some victory. That's interesting with the 6 of Wands. That's unlike you. This is about good news and success and victory and reward coming in is what you should be feeling. Hopes and fears. Hopes coming in for victory and reward, and you fear of lack of creativity. Now, what do we have for the outcome of this month? The outcome, we have the 3 of Wands and the Hangman. The 3 of Wands, starting off with that one. It's about teamwork. It's about expansion. Getting into teamwork and expansion and looking at things with a different perspective is going to give you absolute abundance this month. It's going to give you wisdom. It's going to give you self-sacrifice. It's going to give you that Neptune energy, the way you express yourself, the fantasies, your dreams coming out. The Neptune energy in the Hangman, it represents goals, dreams, fantasies, desires. It's time to get a new outlook on that so you can change your outcome. Let's have a little look now into some more advice, clarity, or maybe just some more messages. Advice, clarity, or messages. Advice, clarity, or more messages. Advice, clarity, or more messages. I'll take 5 cards, please. Advice, clarity, or more messages. You need to work hard on your job. Become that become that workaholic. Don't become an alcoholic. Become a workaholic with the 8 of Pentacles. It shows you're striving. It shows you're striving for that hard work, to strive for that perfectionism. putting that time and that talent in the Eight of Pentacles. Mastering your craft, enjoying your employment. You enjoy your job. We have the Four of Pentacles, and this is a need for long-term security. And Pentacles, again, that is a need for long-term security in your job. And with that, you might find future partnerships that are going to be coming in to influence your career work, or even those of you that are self-employed. We have some Gemini energy coming in here. The choice and the strength of two together. And we have the Ten of Swords, but it's in completion. It's in a reverse as well. It's about a new restart, recovery, forgiveness. Sometimes this represents moving on. And look at that, right next to the moving on of the Ten of Swords, when we have the completion, when the Ten of Swords is in reverse, we have the Eight of Cups, which straight up stands for moving on. You could be leaving a partnership. You could be leaving an old friend in business. This is a withdrawal. This is a retreat. Sometimes this could feel a little bit isolated, a little bit abandoned, but I see the hard work you're doing on your own. I see the hard work you're putting in for your financial stability. With that, I see you're going to be recognized. And possibly a future partnership, a promotion coming in here. The Ten of Swords, again, that completion and moving on. It's very, very cool. Any other messages do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries December 2020? Aries December 2020, more life messages. Aries 2020. Clarity messages. Any more messages coming in? 5 more cards. Whoa, cool, flutter. Any more messages? Well, we have here is the Hierophant. We have unlocking doors, I see here. We have keys to unlocking doors. We have stability here. Stability, stability. We have 3 stability towers here. We have the Hierophant with the stability here, the towers. We have the moon here too. We have the towers here. It also represents stability. And we have Libra, justice here in reverse, but there's still the pillars, sorry, not towers, pillars of stability. So we do have stability come along here with the Taurus energy of the Hierophant. Some traditional, some conventional expectations. But when it comes to that, I want you to listen to your dreams. I'd like you to keep a dream journal if you could, because the truth is going to be revealed and a message in your dreams may come out. We have the Ten of Swords again in reverse. So I didn't catch that message. We got to relay it again. Ten of Swords, completion. This is a new start, recovery, forgiveness, moving on. We have the Emperor card, Aries. This is you all the way. This is the respect and leadership. This is strategic planning. This could represent someone who's more mature, a father figure. But all in all, this is the Aries essence of the pioneer, the self-sacrifice. We have the Jupiter energy with the Wheel of Fortune. The Jupiter energy is about expansions. It's about good fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So the good fortune going back to back is things out of your control and stuck in a rut. Use that Jupiter energy of the expansion. Use that Jupiter energy of the good fortune, the abundance, the optimism that comes with. And with that, you will prevail. We have the Libra energy here in reverse. And this is sometimes you're going to face some dishonesty, some legal problems here. We have the 5 of Pentacles here, and we have this one also worried about finances as well. It's about poverty, ill health, worry about isolation, worrying about financial loss, worrying about this month in December. I can see that. So with the Hierophant and the Pisces and the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, those are all strong. We only had the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles that were the minors in this reading. So a lot of powerful messages coming through. Three more cards, please. Three more cards. There we go. Taking some things in moderation. You have to be careful too this month. Some of you may be overindulging with extra substances such as drinking or anything else. So be careful. Don't let the worries and depressions get away with you and drinking at all too much. Let's just bring that Saggy energy down for a while. Let's bring the Temperance energy down and express sometimes that yes, we are feeling out of control, but I want you to give a little different perspective with the Hangman. This one's in reverse now. Sometimes we're feeling like a victim when we've gone through some work and we've gone through some hard times. And I see that we have a breakdown, a letdown, a feeling disappointed with the Ace of Cups. And sometimes we can feel that, but we got to push through that, okay? We got to push through because we are Aries. That's right, I'm an Aries too. We make it through anything. We prevail. Out of almost all the signs, man, we prevail and we push through. We are headstrong and we are stubborn. So there is no way of saying no to us. Those of you that are cross-watching, there's no way to say no once we get our head wrapped around something that we want to do. So with that, tap into that inner Aries, that Emperor card. Tap into that inner Aries and you will find where you need to go and you will help yourself. Let's look into love here for this month. 5 cards here. What do we have for love? All right, give me 1 sec here. Let me just shuffle this up a different way. Dropping too many cards. What do we have for love this month for Aries, December 2020? Aries, December 2020. Yeah, time to tap that inner Aries, that inner king, that inner boss bitch. Get yourself back on track. What do we have for love this month? What do we have for love for Aries this month? Just going to cut the deck. 5 cards, please. What do we have for Aries this month? And 3 at the bottom. So again, there's that rest. You need to give yourself rest. And there's that old saying, if you don't give yourself 100%, then how are you going to give anybody any percent? We have the 4 of Swords. It's time for a little rest and renewal. It's time for a little retreat. It's time to hang some of those swords and just get some you time. And with that, you're going to have some celebrations. We have the 4 of Wands coming in. After that rest and that renewal, you're going to celebrate. You may even have some homecoming. You may have some homecoming with family and friends, possibly reunions coming in here. But there's some heartbreak that's coming in this month. I usually don't like reading this card this way. But we have some letdowns here. Some loss is feeling this month. And we have the King of Pentacles also. Someone also being very stubborn and lazy and not working out. We have the Empress also in reverse. And this is wasted resources. Limited resources. Wasted resources. Dependence on others. Codependency. We have the Death card also in reverse here. And this is not about new beginnings. This is stagnation. This is feeling stuck as well. We're weighing out too many options. We're balancing out. It's time to make a compromise with the 2 of Pentacles. Multitasking those 2 options, like balancing. He's got 1 foot up and 1 foot on the ground. It's like he's just, you tip him over, he's going to fall over. So right now he's handling all the situations, everything that's being thrown at you. But throw one more thing in the soup pot and it's going to overboil. Now with that said, what else do we have for love coming in? What else do we have for love coming in? So we have some heartbreak. We do have some disappointment. We do have some experiences. We do have some homecomings coming in. You may have some relationships from the past, but they may be a little disappointing with the 3 of Swords. Now my last card here that I haven't read yet is the Aquarius card. It's our star card. It's our divinely guided love that is coming to you to let you know that there's still love in the air, and there's still renewal, and there's still hope, and there's still miracles, and they still want you to have faith. But we're seeing some Four of Wands with the Three of Swords here. We do have some homecoming after a time of a break. Have a time of a break, but they still could be a little bit on the fence with the situation, and so could you be. This may not be a good start this month to start up a new relationship. There's just too much going on with the Two of Pentacles. Your love seemed to be divinely guided, but it seems to be not divinely guided for this month. Why do we have the Star card? Why do we have the Star card? It seems the only one that's really sticking out here. Why do we have the Star card? My advice is focus on you this month. And don't worry about love too much this month. Just worry about friends and family this month. That is my best advice for Aries this month. We have the Two of Swords over top of the Star. Two of Swords is crossing the Star, and it's time to take off your blindfold, uncross your heart. Time to make a compromise, my friend. Or time to make a decision. Time to make a decision in love. Are you going to be willing to constantly allow yourself to be heartbroken? Are you going to be allowing yourself to constantly feel that loss, that depression? It's going to be up to you. Where you're going to take this Knight of Pentacles and you're going to turn him upside down, and you're going to make him reliable. You're going to make him awesome. Not troublemaking, not stubborn, not lazy. You're going to make him the Prince Charming that you need to be. You're also going to take this Death card as well, and you're also going to take this Knight on this horse, and you're going to turn him upside down, because that's going to mean new beginnings, big changes, and it's going to come to you. Let's have a little look for advice, focus, outcome now for love. Advice, focus, outcome for love. Let's bring in our oracle cards now, shall we? Advice, focus, outcome for love. Two more cards, please. Two more cards. That one I want too. Okay, so I'm going to go for Moonology. 3 cards, please. Advice, focus, outcome. Moonology, advice, focus, outcome, please. 3 cards for Aries, December 2020. Advice, focus, outcome for love. End of a tough cycle approaches. Let's have a look at messages from your animal guides. 3 cards as well, please, for advice, focus, outcome. 3 cards, please. Advice, focus, outcome. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. 2 more right there. Bam, bam. So for your advice, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. What you've been through together. You are not your parents. You are not who they are, and you do not have to repeat any of their past mistakes, good ones or bad ones. And with that, you're going to look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon represents gratitude, forgiveness, results. Sagittarius, that's a fire moon right there. That's energy and passion. That's actions. That's desires. And we have the peacock energy is let yourself stand out and be noticed. That's for your advice. What else do we have for love? We have focus here. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Those of you who are single are going to be having someone coming to you soon. And those of you that are with someone, your love life is now ascending to a higher level. To the next level, if you say. Believe in the possible, the blue moon. The blue moon comes only once a year, and that's at the end of October. It's a gorgeous moon. It's a fall moon. It's a moon right before the winter. You can believe in the impossible. It's about fresh changes coming in. Now you wind up getting two spirit animals. One is a chimpanzee and one is a zebra. The zebra says for you to focus on, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. And we have the chimpanzee energy. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or to get answers to your question. And that's for your focus. Now for your outcome, you have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Having that heart to heart, sharing some secrets, sharing some past, talking about when you guys were kids, having different things and places you used to go and hang out, just sharing. Sharing creates a bond. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn for outcome. We have indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression for outcome. This will attract the energies of love that you need. Well, thank you so very much for hanging out with me. It's a pleasure as always. Well, thanks, Aries. Throw me down a little like up and subscribe and ring that bell. And it lets me know that you're there and lets you know when the next videos come out. Again, thank you again. And hey, if you want a personal and private reading by me, by the way, check out my link below. I have an Etsy link there, and there you can find my store, and you can book yourself a private reading with me, and we can have a little one-on-one experience with each other, and we can have a really cool read together. Well, thank you again for hanging out. Have a kick-ass day.